What's going on, my Cardano friends? It's your friend Jack here, and in today's episode of Cardano Daily, we're going over what's happening on the daily. Some pretty awesome things happening as always, but today we're just going to be discussing what has been building, what has been going on, and since we are practically here in the smart contract era, I want to talk a bit about how that's going as well. First things first though, the sponsor of this video is Nay Crypto. If you guys want to check their channel out for the dailiest doses of cryptocurrency in around 2 minutes every time with lots of memes, definitely go support their channel down in the description below. First piece of news I want to share with you guys is actually that the Jack stake pool, yep, my Cardano stake pool right here that all of you lovely people are delegating to support my channel and also in Passive 8 on, I upgraded it. We're now running on the 1.29 version of the basically Cardano node, meaning it's ready for smart contracts. It's ready for the Alonzo era, and that brings us into the next point, that is we are practically here. So, all of these stake pools are updating now. They're getting up to speed, and they got to update before September 12th, right? That's the deadline. That's when everything's going to roll over into the next epoch of basically the Alonzo era, enabling smart contracts on Cardano. Now, this is pretty huge. This is pretty important. And today is the 3rd of September. Had to double check. And smart contracts come out on the 12th of September. And once that happens, we're going to see people continue to build. We're also going to start being able to interact with, Dexes and interact with applications that are utilizing smart contracts, and it's going to be pretty wild. It's going to be a lot of YouTube videos over here of me kind of showing you what I'm doing, because there's going to be so much things to cover and go over that are going to be fully developed and actually able to interact with on the blockchain or on the Cardano ecosystem. It's going to be overwhelming, I'm not going to lie with you guys, and it's going to be exciting too. But make sure you guys subscribe to this channel, because I'm going to be posting tutorials and all types of stuff related to how to interact with the dexes, how to swap things, how to take out DeFi loans on Cardano, how to do things like that. I really want to cover that here. Let me know if you guys have any other suggestions. But yeah, it's going to be pretty crazy, and definitely looking forward to September 12th. But in the meantime, we have had the past few days since the 1st of September to test smart contracts on the test network. And the hard fork was just 2 days back. It's pretty much been on track since then, and there hasn't been any major bugs or anything, so we're looking good for September 12th. And moving forward closer to September 12th, we're going to be hearing more updates about the testnet and how that's going from IOHK. So follow me on Twitter, follow IOHK on Twitter, and I'll also be posting that here because I do post daily episodes on Cardano. But it's going pretty good. Everything seems to be on track, and I'm liking it. So speaking of building on Cardano, there are a lot of dexes, as I mentioned, one of them being ErgoDex. Now, I'm completely biased, and honestly, I'm a big ErgoDex fan, a big SundaeSwap fan. I know there are a lot of other exchanges out there, or dexes out there. There's so many of them, and there's so many good ones. So even though I don't mention all of them on the channel, you have to keep an eye out for a lot of the other ones. There's ADAX, there's MinSwap, there's so many dexes out there, and I'm going to be doing videos on a lot of them and using them when they come out. But ultimately, ErgoDex is one I just really like because of how solid the team is at Ergo, and all of the algorithmic stablecoins, also privacy features. They just kind of do things on another level in my opinion. So ErgoDex is one of my it's one of my favorites, and so is SundaeSwap, mostly because Sundays are awesome, but also because they just have great marketing, and I think a lot of people are going to be using SundaeSwap going forward. That being said, I actually did see a clip from BitBoy Crypto saying how we have a sponsorship with ADAX on Cardano, and now that kind of caught me off guard. But I'm not all for sponsorships in every single form. I think ErgoDex does things in a way where they're kind of like sleeky. They're silent but deadly, right? They come in here and their marketing is pretty good in the sense that you go to their website and everything is laid out there. They even have a beta right now, by the way. You can go and use their beta dex to try it out. But everything's laid out in such an easy way to understand. And I just like how simple ErgoDex is. And ErgoDex also has AMM and order book, which not many dexes do have. They have cross-chain exchange, transparent tokenomics, really good tokenomics actually compared to some other dexes, and just a lot of things in development that are world-class and also kind of the first in their own league, which is why I really like ErgoDex. Now, you don't have to take my word on this. You can go and check out all the dexes for yourself. There's ADAX, Sunday Swap, ErgoDex, MinSwap, and like 30 others that I have on the tip of my tongue. And there's so many that are actually going to be useful in providing liquidity and getting orders throughout the ecosystem in a bunch of different options. You got a bunch of different ways to do so. So I'm really looking forward to that. And I just wanted to mention ErgoDex because they're one of my favorites. And this is my channel, so I figured I'd tell you guys. But also, there's so many other dexes out there building. And we are really, truly just getting to the peak or just getting to the start of that first mountain out of so many larger mountains to come in terms of dexes and dApps on Cardano. Now, another thing I want to talk about is NFTs, okay? I'm going to do a separate video on this today, but NFTs are no joke. If you don't get it, I'm sorry, but you might be left in the dust on this one. There's a lot of people making arguments that NFTs are, just, pixels on a screen. And it's the same argument a lot of people make who don't own cryptocurrency, aka a no coiner. A lot of people that don't own cryptocurrency just say, oh, it's just, a digital asset. Like, how could it be worth anything? Same thing could be said for cash. Same thing could be said for NFTs. What gives anything value is the people who want it. Scarcity and also demand. Those two things together give something value, which is why I don't think NFTs are a bubble. Might be a bit euphoric right now, and our prices might be a bit high, but I don't think the bubble is going to pop in the sense that everything just goes to crap. I think NFTs are a great way to have some fun and also are going to be very profitable for a lot of people who do the research and buy NFTs with long-term vision or long-term hold value. One last thing on NFTs before we go, and as I mentioned, there's going to be a whole nother video today talking about NFTs on Cardano that I really would suggest you guys watch, so stay tuned for that. But Stickfrix, my NFT project, was recently listed on WhenCNFT. Essentially, we made it, and you can go see it, but Stickfrix doesn't have an announcement date yet, and that's because it's coming, but soon. And I'll leave you guys with that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stickfrix is aimed to come before smart contracts, though. Before September 12th, that notoriety is going to be there. So stay tuned. Follow Stickfrix on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter. Follow Cardano on Twitter. And have a great freaking day, my friends. Peace out.